Digital Signal Processing Laboratory. Experiment number 4. Frequency analysis of discrete time signals using discrete Fourier transform. So the main objectives of this experiment are to find the spectral range of ECG and PPG signals using discrete Fourier transform, and also use DFT to filter out noise present in ECG and PPG signals. This is the introduction of to why frequency analysis is being used being carried out with DFT. Frequency analysis of discrete time signals is usually and most conveniently performed on a digital signal processor, which may be a general purpose digital computer or specifically designed digital hardware. So to perform frequency analysis on a discrete time signal, we convert the time domain sequence to an equivalent frequency domain representation. Such a representation is given by Fourier transform x of omega of the sequence x of n. However, x of omega is not a computationally convenient representation of the sequence x of n, since the DTFT is continuous. The solution is to consider the representation of a sequence x of n by samples of its spectrum x of omega. Such a frequency domain representation leads to the discrete Fourier transform DFT, which is a powerful computational tool for performing frequency analysis for discrete time signals. This is the DFT for a finite duration sequence of length L, that is x of n is equal to 0 for n is less than L, n is less than 0 and n is greater than equal to L. So x of omega is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to L minus 1 x of n to e power minus j omega n, where omega lies from 0 to 2 pi, where the upper and lower indices in the summation reflect the fact that x of n is equal to 0 outside range 0 and L minus 1. When we sample x of omega at equally spaced frequencies, omega k is equal to 2 pi k by n, k from 0 to n minus 1, where n is greater than equal to L, the resultant samples are x of k is equal to x of 2 pi k by n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n into e power minus j 2 pi k n by capital n, where k moves from 0 to n minus 1. So the relation which allows us to recover the sequence x of n from this frequency samples, x of n is equal to 1 by n into sigma n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k into e power j into 2 pi k n by n. The formulas for DFT and IDFT in the matrix form is x of k is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n into omega of n power raised power to kn, and x of n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k into omega n raised to the power minus kn, where omega n is the nth root of unity. This is the MATLAB code for discrete Fourier transform. Initially x is the signal and fs is the sampling frequency of the discrete time signal x. N is the length of the signal, and a moves from 0 to n minus 1. B is the exponential of a, and omega stores the result of the DFT. Since the DFT is computed for endpoint, the endpoint DFT is computed for a length of a signal which has a length n. So for n is equal to 1 to n, omega is equal to sum of b power n minus 1 into x is appended for every iteration, and absolute value of DFT values and corresponding omega are plotted. This is MATLAB code for IDFT. Same code with respect to DFT, except there is a change of negative to positive sign and an averaging with respect to n. These functions are used for DFT and IDFT with which has input arguments the input signal, discrete. This is MATLAB code for thresholding. The thresholding value taken for the signals is 0.1, and PPG noise1.mat is loaded into the code for thresholding, and y1 stores the logical array of values wherever the absolute value of I is greater than or equal to 0.1, and logical array is multiplied with the original DFT sequence of X, which has a sampling frequency of 200, and then this is plotted with respect to time. So this is the original DFT samples of the input signal, and this is the samples after thresholding with 0.1. The spectral range is from 0 to 2.4 Hz. This is for PPG signal, and spectral range is for 0 to 20 Hz. And procedure for DFT filtering approach is as follows. At first we read the 5-second signal with a length of n, and then compute the endpoint DFT. So consider the frequency, find the DFT coefficient index for the 50 Hz, and then consider the frequency range from 48 to 15 and find the corresponding coefficient indices and set 0 to the respective DFT coefficients whose frequency range points to 48 to 52. Then apply IDFT to get the X of n, filtered X of n. MATLAB code for DFT based filter. DFT of Y stores the DFT spectral values. DFT of Y1 stores the original values of DFT, and DFT of Y from 240 to 260, that is frequency of 48 to 52, are made to 0, these coefficients. And finally real values of original signal and the filtered signal are plotted. This is for the input PPG signal, and this is the output filtered PPG signal. As we can see here, the number of spikes are being reduced. These are all for PPG. So the observation is the filter time signal has less number of frequency time variations when we compare these two. So the conclusions are the signal variations corresponding to f is equal to 50 Hz are removed from the original signal. This is for ECG signal. Similar pattern is observed in the ECG signals also. The observation is the filtered time signal has less number of spikes, and conclusion is to corresponding to f is equal to 50 Hz are removed from the original signal. Thank you.